Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Mark. A day or so ago, two hospital giants in Texas, the Baylor Scott White System and the Memorial Hermann System, announced their intention to merge to create an even gianter, an even larger healthcare system. 68, 70 hospitals, Oklahoma, all the way down to the Gulf. Why? And who's it good for? Other than some folks who are running very large nonprofits. Well, it's the usual reason to gain increased efficiencies. Now, why two extremely large independent systems are not already as efficient as possible is a good question. Will there actually be more efficiency through a merger? In general, mergers fail. They don't bring more efficiency. So what's it really about? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's probably not about patients, because with 68 hospitals turning themselves into the largest single healthcare system in the United States, I believe, certainly within a state, they're going to have an undue impact on pricing. Is it good for physicians? Well, right now I would assume that there's certainly more competition among physicians and among physician groups than there would be if you have one system which decides that it's going to favor, which it will, its affiliated physician group. Is it good for hospital-based physicians? Well, not if the system turns to one single source as a vendor. Not as a partner, but as a vendor, even if they call them a partner. Is it good for carriers? Well, no, for the same reason it's not going to be good for patients, because it's going to give one entity a huge advantage in terms of pushing up price. So, is this a show of strength, or is it an admission of weakness? Weakness in that apparently they're inefficient as two separate entities. Weakness as in maybe this is part of what I've identified as the impending death of hospitals. Maybe they need to glom together in order to survive the flow of patients out to ASCs. But either way, I doubt it's in anyone but those systems' best interests to actually merge. I'm not a huge fan of government interaction, but antitrust law exists for a reason. And in this case, I think that those who enforce it should take a long, hard look at the proposed merger.